Hey guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another tattoo etiquette video. I know, blimey. 2 in like 2 weeks or a week, I don't know, I can't work it out. This time it is on a channel called Blakehomie. I believe they're about 15 years old, maybe a bit older. So this is a minor. I'm doing this from a place of concern. I want to stress that to you so hard. I'm doing this from a place of concern. Their channel has been sent to me, or their videos have been sent to me a few times in the past few months or over a year now, and I've been kind of dabbling with doing this, but the requests are coming in much more harder now. You know, it's like daily almost that I'm getting sent a video from this person or their channel link, and I'm just like, right, should I just do it? So this could be, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what this could be. This could be a bad idea, I don't know. But I want to put this straight in the front of the video, and I will say this at the end of the video as well. I do not want any of you going to this person's channel and commenting mean things on their video. I don't want any of you bullying this person. I don't want any of you being horrible to this person at all, because again, they are young, they are a minor, and I don't want to be responsible for that. So I'm just saying right here, I don't condone it, right? If you're gonna do it, just get off my channel, don't ever come back here again. Because I'm not gonna be savage in this video, I'm not gonna be horrible. This isn't gonna be like my usual tattoo etiquette videos, I would say. I'm not gonna be, you know, my usual dickery self. Because again, I am quite concerned about this whole thing. And yeah, so don't be mean, don't be horrible, especially in my comments down below as well. This ain't a place for it, alright? If this person was over the age of 18, then yeah, alright, whatever. But they're much younger, and honestly this whole thing is quite sad to me. You'll see why in a bit, but yeah, it's quite sad, this whole thing. Getting onto Blake's content and what they upload, it's mainly what I would call experimental content, and what I mean by that is like fashion, makeup tutorials, hair cutting videos, hair dyeing videos, and then like self-piercing videos, and then self-tattooing videos. So like experimenting with their image, so to say. The first video about tattoos was uploaded in July 2018, which was a tattoo tour and the meanings behind them, which is kind of like a standard video nowadays on YouTube. And I was looking at the thumbnail of it, and I was kind of a bit like, ooh, these are a bit different, but okay, like I'm not gonna judge the style of the tattooing, because like everyone's into their own different types of art and stuff like that. And I clicked on it, and
today I'm going to be doing a video about all of my tattoos, because I get a lot of questions on social media about all of my tattoos and their meanings and stuff, so yeah. I know a lot of you want me to do a stick and poke tutorial, and I like kind of want to do one, but at the same time I don't want to, you know, let people who are like 12 figure out how to do tattoos on themselves, because like stick and pokes, if you do them with the right materials, they're permanent and they will last as long as a regular tattoo.
How do I even dissect this? Okay, so like I was saying, I'm pretty sure they're 15-ish, like around about the 15 mark. And 3 years difference from the age of 12 to 15 is, it's not like a big deal. They shouldn't be doing this themselves, period. So they shouldn't be concerned about 12-year-olds, because they should be concerned about themselves. 2, stick and poke, or the professional term, which is hand poke. Tattoos should last the same as a professionally done tattoo or a tattoo done by a machine. Like there's no ifs and buts about it, like that's the way it should be. I really do hope this person delves into professional tattooing when they can legally, so they can tell the difference, they'll know the difference, especially when it comes to quality. And I don't know, I feel like the reason why I said that this whole thing was quite sad in my opinion is that this person is too young to have a professional experience. So like all they know is badly done, self-done tattoos. It's kind of heartbreaking to me, like they're pretty much running before they can walk, if that makes any sense.
My first tattoo is this one. It's a heart balloon like flying away, and I did this one with like a regular needle, you know, like an embroidery needle basically.
An embroidery needle, an embroidery needle, embroidery needle. an embroidery needle, an embroidery needle, an embroidery needle, an embroidery needle, an embroidery needle. I have nothing else to say. That's honestly quite horrific. And then they said that ink has leaked a bit.
The ink has leaked a bit, but it's still really pretty and I like it.
This is why minors shouldn't tattoo themselves, because they're giving themselves ink leakage, which is actually technically called a tattoo blowout. And what a tattoo blowout is when someone pierces their skin too hard with a tattoo needle and ink, and then it spreads under the skin, which sometimes it does just happen, but it's not always a good thing. It's pretty much, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, a sign of not a bad tattoo artist, but someone that's quite heavy-handed. But yeah, like I was saying before, Blake has uploaded a few piercing videos, and that's not really my area of expertise as such, so I'm gonna just avoid those. And I honestly just don't want to look at them and throw up, because piercing videos weirdly just make me feel a bit queasy, even though I have my own piercings done by a professional. I can't look at them. I don't know why. It just... The next video that I want to talk about that they uploaded was a stick and poke tutorial, even though they said they didn't want to upload one because they didn't want to teach 12-year-olds how to do stick and poke.
You can get tattoo needles on Amazon for like $7, so please, I beg of you, get tattoo needles. Don't use sewing needles.
Okay, just because you can doesn't mean you should, okay kids? Step away from your parents' Amazon account and do not be ordering tattoo needles. Just don't do it, okay? Just wait until you're old enough and go to a studio, okay?
I know most of you are probably going to use a sewing needle, but I really encourage you to get actual tattoo needles if you can. Your lines will come out like way better and it'll look like your tattoo is professionally done.
You know, fun fact, but the way to get professionally done tattoos is to actually go to a professional. Just throwing it out there in case you didn't know. The fact that they're tattooing on a carpet, a freaking carpet, is giving me pure fear. Like, I don't want to give people tips and tricks and stuff, but if you're gonna tattoo yourself, do it in a sanitary environment. Don't do it on a carpet. Can you imagine what is living on that carpet? Even if you hoover that carpet 300 times a day, that carpet is not gonna be clean. It's not to a tattoo studio standard. It's a carpet. Imagine if I went to a tattoo session, right? And like, say for my like blackout arm, right? So the artist that's doing this is called Heidi, right? Imagine if I went to Femme Fatale, which is the studio she works at, and she just was setting up her station, and then she just brings out a square of carpet and just starts putting, you know, the inks on there, her machine, the water, Vaseline stuff, the stencils, the whatever, right? Imagine if she started putting all this onto a carpet. There's no cling film on the carpet. It's just carpet, right? I would honestly be well concerned about her. I just like,
are you right, Heidi, hon? What's with the carpet?
like, at least do it at a table with freaking cling film down, you know, like spray the table with some like bleach and like just make it sanitary. Not on a carpet. I'm honestly just so concerned about this video because it is a tutorial. Can you imagine how many young people have watched this and then done the exact same thing? Like, it's, like, all jokes aside, it is honestly very concerning. Like, I know at the end of the day, if someone wants to do something like this to themselves, they're gonna do it anyway. And yeah, they're gonna find information online. But I just hope that not that many people have seen this and then done what this person has done. Okay, so there's a picture of the first pass of this stick and poke tattoo, and I don't want to be giving tips and tricks again, but if you were to do this like a professional, you'd definitely wipe away the excess ink to see what you're doing. You wouldn't irritate the crap out of your skin by going over and over and over and over it. Like, imagine if you went to Grace Neutral, who, in case you don't know, who's like a legendary hand poke tattoo artist, and then she started doing her hand poke tattoos in layers. Like, you would be there all freaking day. It would take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to do like a tiny mandala. If she was to do things in layers like that, like, your skin would be shredded it would be impossible to tattoo it towards the end. Like, your skin would just give up. At the end of the video, they put up a picture of what it looked like after 6 passes. My skin would have got up and left at this point if someone had gone over the same bits of skin with a needle. Like, it would have just gone up and left and gone and see you later, I'm done. Like, that's just not good for your skin. And it will be so painful as well. I mean, if you're doing it properly, it should be painful. If it's not hurting, you're not going in deep enough, basically. And like, even after 6 passes, it looks patchy and jaggedy. And that fucking damn carpet, ugh. They uploaded a video called How I Have Tattoos and Piercings at Such a Young Age. And I was honestly genuinely curious about this. I was curious to see what they had to say when it comes to like their family and stuff with all their tattoos and piercings, because I know for a fact that, oh, if I looked like that, oh, my mum would have freaking kicked me off the planet, let me tell you.
For tattoos, no one has approved any of my tattoos. No one knows like my tattoos are real tattoos. Everyone in my family is just like, hey, nice nice fake tattoo you have there, oh my god.
What planet is their family from? Temporary tattoos last 3 days max before they turn into that horrible like mush. It turns into like this black sticky mess. And temporary tattoos do not look real at all. Like, you can tell the difference between a temporary tattoo and a real tattoo. A real tattoo like mine here have that kind of, it's like just like a skin cast to it. Like, they have a kind of cast to them that's just like matte. But with a temporary tattoo, they look kind of shiny. And with henna tattoos also, I mean, most of them are brown. Yeah, you can get black henna, but even then they start to fade differently. They then uploaded another stick and poke tutorial in May 2019 where they're stabbing themselves on a carpet yet again. They then uploaded another tattoo tour video in June 2019 called Updated Tattoo Tour.
Then we have this lucky stick and poke. I don't know why I did it. I don't remember doing it. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter, but I like it.
Okay, now I'm honestly just concerned again. Is this like a cool thing to do? Am I missing something here where people tattoo themselves and don't remember it? Like, is that a normal thing to do? Am I just not that cool? Like, it's honestly like this whole thing concerns me so much because it's like, okay, but why can't you remember? Like, you're so young. Do you see what I'm saying here? Like, I'm scared that there's something else going on here. Like, you know, like with substances maybe. I don't know. I don't want to assume or anything like that. Like, I'm really wary of what I'm saying right now. But like, I really want to grab them and just hug them and just guide them. Like they need guidance in their life so bad. They then uploaded another tattoo tour video and
my mom just came in here and she was like, you need to wash all those tattoos off. Stop putting them on yourself. Because she still thinks they're fake, right? And I told her I will in a few weeks. And I'm going to have to tell her they're real at that point. So I'm probably going to film that.
Nah. How can you think all of that ink on their body is fake? Like, I'm genuinely concerned now. Like, I'm honestly so concerned that they are living under the roof with someone that cannot figure out that all of those tattoos are real or fake. Like, this is like borderline stupidity. Like, there's just no way. Hand tattoos, I'm sure you guys are just like, yeah, well, yeah, of course. Like, Lauren always brings up hand tattoos, and I always bring up visible tattoos and how, like, you just have to be careful when you're getting them. Visible tattoos, like, you know, I've got my hands tattooed, it's no secret. But visible tattoos, so hands, neck, face, there are many companies now and organisations that don't care about visible tattoos, without a doubt. So most of us are okay to have, you know, hand tattoos, neck tattoos, face tattoos are still a bit, you know, but there are, you know, just an equally amount of places that don't allow people to have hand tattoos, face tattoos, neck tattoos. And Blake is 15, again, I'm guessing they're 15. They've not even left high school yet and they have serious hand tattoos. Like, they're of an age where, like, They're just living their best teen years. They're having fun, they're with their friends, going out, experimenting with style and what have you. And to make such a bold movement of having very visible hand tattoos at such a young age, I don't know. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Like, and I just have this image of them just in their like mid to late 20s of being like, holy crap, what did I do? I'm trying to get a professional job here and no one's taking me seriously. And you know, like, there's a chance that they're betting or hoping that social media might be their career, which fair enough, but social media may not be around forever. Like, I've been in that place, I've been in Blake's place where I've got tattooed and been like, you know what, like, this is my life and I love these tattoos. And those tattoos I've had covered up. I've had so many cover-ups because I like rushed into getting tattooed. I've spent thousands, literally thousands of pounds on cover-ups because I thought I was doing a good thing and I thought I was going to a good tattoo artist, but I wasn't. And like all of Blake's tattoos are not professionally done. I'm speaking to them now, right? You may think this is a good thing now and you may think you're like the coolest person, but I literally guarantee you when you hit your 20s you're gonna be like, what did I do? And the thing is, what they have on their hand is not easy to cover up. You're looking at laser or full blown black work at this point. You know, if a social media career or creative career doesn't work out for them, you're gonna be so limited. And again, like, by the time they're in their mid-20s, you're looking at like 10 years down the line, so in 10 years time. So things may have changed, and hopefully for them it does. But what is her mum doing? Like, why can't her mum see that these are real? Because I know for a fact if I come home with all of that on my hand at 15, I would, oh my god, I can't even imagine. Like, I think I would have been thrown off the planet. Like, there is no care or concern. I get it, they're young, they're experimenting. Most of the time when a person is like that, there's nothing you can say or do to stop them. I get that. But I wish she had someone in her life to guide her in the right direction and say, hey, that's not a good idea. You need to wait until you're older to have a more visible tattoos. Because they've not even left school yet. Like, what? Nah, like, if they were my child, I would be devastated. Absolutely devastated. And not because she has stick and poke tattoos. Like, you know what? I can see past a few of the stick and poke tattoos. I'm sure some of you guys have done it too. I'm not going to sit here and roast you for it because, you know, when you're that age, you don't think about the consequences, do you? Like, that part of your brain just hasn't developed yet. You don't think about later on in life. You just think, right, I want to be cool. I'm going to tattoo myself. Fuck the world. I get it. We've all been there. Just honestly, if you're a parent watching this, just guide your children in the right directions when it comes to body modifications. Tell them, you know, professional is the best way to go about it. Tell them visible tattoos are a no-go until you kind of figure out what you're doing with your life. And most teens don't know what they're doing with their life. They then posted a video in January 2020, so this is quite a new one, of them tattooing themselves on a fluffy blanket. We've moved on from the carpet, we're now on a fluffy blanket, but they're using a tattoo machine as well, no gloves, and honestly I can't go any further than this because, like, if Blake was older I would be going in so much harder. Like I've been saying, I honestly feel bad for them. I really do feel bad because I can just see thousands of dollars of cover-ups coming up, and maybe they'll watch this and be like, oh my god, this girl, like, why are you so judgmental? Like, let me live my life. But I've been there. Like I was saying, I've spent thousands of pounds on cover-ups of tattoos that weren't done very well, and they were professionally done as well. I went to a studio to get tattooed and I had like zero idea how good a tattoo could be, and then I started looking on like Tumblr when Tumblr was a good thing, and all these people had amazing tattoos, and I was like, oh my god, like, I didn't know tattoos could be this good. And then I've ended up spending loads of money trying to rectify my mistakes because I was in such a hurry to get tattooed and to have tattoos that I ended up just getting anything done badly. And there's just no, like, I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think about this whole thing. Again, please don't go hating on them. Please just, you know, if you want to, leave advice, kind words, support maybe, but don't be horrible. This ain't the time or the place, you know. Like, Blake is one of us. They're just not doing it correctly at the moment, and if we guide them in the right direction, we, you know, like, let's help this person. Let's not be horrible to them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad about this. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye.